as you might not know, Titanfall 2 is not doing that well at all. And it's pretty obvious. I know when I boot up the game, I have it on the PlayStation 4. I actually just got the new PlayStation 4 Pro. But anyway, I boot it up. I go to playlist. I click attrition. I click anything. Available players. The highest I've ever seen it is like in the 20,000s. That's not good for a game that just came out like 2 months ago. That's pretty abysmal. I read somewhere that Titanfall 2's player base is 2% of Battlefield 1's player base. That's pretty sad. So I feel really bad for Titanfall 2 and Respawn Entertainment equally because, you know, Titanfall 2 is not a bad game. It gets overshadowed a lot. Like, I was watching Mr. Fruit Gaming. It's really overshadowed. This game's a really great game, and it's really sad because, you know, it gets great reviews, everything like that, but no one plays it. And I think there's a couple reasons, and I kind of wanted to talk about that. Again, like I've said, Titanfall 2 is a really good game. You know, the customization, everything that people asked for, got fixed. You know, the lack of customization, lack of gun customization got fixed. The lack of good, I mean, the gameplay was actually always crisp and good, but they actually improved on it. They have different styles. You can go into the options and change how the controls are. You can change it between classic or like fat. I forgot what it was. The mechanics of the base game, Titanfall 1, are still there. You know, wall running, jumping. They added new ones like the grapple hook, which is really cool. You can really maneuver around the map way better with that. And then the great single player campaign. There's a great single player campaign now in Titanfall 2. Everyone asked for that. I remember I asked for that. I remember thinking like, man, if Titanfall 1 had a better campaign, not some lousy excuse for a campaign where you just go into multiplayer matches and it like strings along 6 missions. Like, it has a single player campaign that's thought of and actually surprisingly good, which is great. It's just sad. And the multiplayer is more in depth. Like I said, more customization. There's more stuff to unlock, more stuff that keeps you engaged with the game. And it's failing. Titanfall 2 is failing, and EA tries to disguise it like it's not. It is failing. It's not doing as well. It's not doing terrible. It's doing pretty bad though. It's not dead. It's not dead yet. There's a couple reasons Titanfall 2 is not doing that well. It's not doing as well as we've hoped, or I've hoped. It's probably not doing as well as EA and Respawn Entertainment hoped. But one of the reasons, I have two, is EA. Everyone knows, you know, EA was voted worst company. I forgot what year it was. I've heard that they've tried to improve, and, you know, from some things they have improved, but they still managed to really screw up Titanfall 2. And that is because they decided to release it and publish it in between the releases of the two biggest shooters of 2016, Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare. Now, Infinite Warfare, as everyone knows, trailer was terribly disliked. Terribly. But it had huge publicity. You have to give it that. It had huge publicity. Even though it was bad publicity, it's publicity. And it was one of the biggest shooters of 2016, along with Battlefield 1, which was huge. Huge success on YouTube with Battlefield 1. Man, EA did good job with Battlefield 1. Good marketing. Just great. But they decided to release Titanfall 2 in between Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare's release date. How stupid is that? They like doomed. Once they did that, as soon as they decided that, they automatically doomed Titanfall 2. The lack of marketing. I had the game. Okay, I played the beta. I was super excited for Titanfall 2. Okay. I had the beta. As I said, I got it a few days early because I won a giveaway of an early beta code. I had it 3 days early or 2 days. I forgot what it was. And I played the hell out of the beta. I love the beta. Now, there was some improvements to be made, and they actually did make them. I mean, I have the full game at my house. I can tell you personally that the game is great, right? But once the beta was done, I almost forgot about Titanfall 2, which the only time I remember seeing the like release date of the game was when I was playing the beta, and the little message would pop up and be like, "Oh, make sure to pre-order for October 28th." You know, like when the game came out, I didn't even know it was coming out. And that's a problem. Like, I was so excited for the game. I was hyped for the game, and I didn't even know it was coming out when it came out. I forgot it came out on October 28th because I got so wrapped up with Battlefield that I totally forgot. And see, that might be a little bit my fault, but EA has to understand when Battlefield is obviously a bigger name than Titanfall. Okay, Titanfall hasn't been around as long as Battlefield. So they have to understand that they cannot release Titanfall 2 after Battlefield or around the same time as Battlefield. That instantly dooms it because all the attention and media and hype is on Battlefield. Okay, Battlefield, I believe, came out a week before Titanfall 2. Yeah, it's just very bad planning, very dumb marketing by EA. They're a professional company. I don't know what they're doing. If they released it in if they released it in December, it would have been better. Maybe they were trying to beat, the holiday season and get those holiday sales for Christmas. They could have released it in December like 5th or something. I don't know. It would have been better than October 28th, right in between the two biggest shooters with two different brand names that have been around way longer than Titanfall, have way more publicity from the media, public, YouTube, than Titanfall 2. And they released it in between. So they automatically doomed it with that. EA, great job. You screwed that up. Another problem, though, this is kind of an unfortunate, but this is kind of a brutal truth here. The, I guess, failure of the first game is going to haunt Titanfall, I believe, forever. And I don't think, hopefully it doesn't, I hope it doesn't. I feel like it's super unfortunate. Titanfall 1 was a very, very innovative game. Very innovative. Wall running in a video game like that was, like in a multiplayer shooter, was new. Now we're so used to it because every single Call of Duty now has freaking wall running, and so like that's one other thing, I guess, is now that every Call of Duty has wall running, Titanfall 2 doesn't seem so unique and awesome like it did when it was coming out for the Xbox One. I remember looking at trailers and be like, oh my god, this is insane. You can run on walls and freaking double jump. Like, it was insane. And then Advanced Warfare came out, it didn't have wall running, which was a core aspect of Titanfall 2. But then Black Ops 3 came out, and it's like so obvious they copied it off Titanfall. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. They were trying to bank off of Titanfall's success. They got scared. Call of Duty Corp was like, oh no, whoops, we kind of fired those guys, and they're making a better game than us, so we better put wall running in our stuff, because we can do that because we're Call of Duty. But no, it's just it's not unique anymore. The failure of the first game is going to haunt Titanfall and Respawn Entertainment, I feel like, unfortunately, forever. The first game had a very big lack of content, like very big lack of content. Not that much customization at all. The maps got stale. The color, the graphics weren't that good, which, I mean, I really didn't mind. The graphics are a lot better in Titanfall 2, even though they're not amazing compared to games nowadays. If you compare it to the first Titanfall, it's like night and day. It's kind of crazy. I didn't even notice. Right now, after this video, after you like and subscribe, go onto another tab, go on YouTube, and search up Titanfall 1 graphics, and then watch Titanfall 2 graphics, and you just realize how big of a jump it actually was. But the first failure, I asked people, I'm like, yo, did you get Titanfall 2? I know, because I just got Titanfall 2, and I'm going to try and tell everyone how awesome it is. That's what I'm doing right now. And they're like, it doesn't excite me anymore. Or they're like, it sucks. Like, have you even played it? Yeah, it sucks. Like, no, you haven't even played it. Give it a chance. Like, the first game is nothing. Like, besides the same gameplay mechanics, it's nothing to like. Everything is better in Titanfall 2. Every single thing. Hit connection is even better. I mean, honestly, though, I can't blame people for saying, oh, Titanfall 2 is going to suck. Like, honestly, though, even though it's disappointing and it kind of makes me mad, I can't blame them. Because, Respawn had a chance. The marketing that they had was huge for the first Titanfall, and they had a chance to blow everyone away and make Titanfall a brand name that would never go away. And they screwed it up on the first impression. First impression is everything. Okay, the first Battlefield, now compared to now, it sucks, but the first Battlefield then was revolutionary. The first Call of Duty then was revolutionary. The first Titanfall was, it was okay, and that's the problem. So it's really unfortunate. And I guess that's all I want to say is, unfortunately, I feel like the failure of the first game and EA's marketing strategy with Respawn Entertainment and Titanfall is going to haunt Titanfall forever. And I hope there's a Titanfall 3, and I hope they gotta do the problem is with Titanfall now is they have to do something again that's unique and innovative. They can't just stick to the wall running gimmick anymore, because now everyone's doing that. They have to think of something else. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, peace out. Till next video.